Hello, folks. My name is Jacques, and this is my beautiful wife, Caroline. Greetings from Montana and Pretoria. The purpose of this video is to tell you a little bit more about our passion project. We've both been called for full-time ministry, which we've been practicing in for many years. Myself, I'm an evangelist, an ordained pastor, and I've been serving the community, the children, etc., for many years now. I would like to just hand over at this stage to Caroline, who will be telling you a little bit more about our passion project, which we call Project Restore, and the plans that we have and the aspirations that we have with regards to that.
Thank you, my love. How good is God? Um, Both Jock and I have been talking for many years that we would love to have a property where we could both live out our callings for the Lord. My husband is a complete extrovert and he has been called to be an evangelist. And I often say to many people, he could talk about Jesus to the wall and the wall would be convinced. He has such a passion and vigor for the Lord to be in everyone's lives. And when we met and when we got married, we are complete opposites. But the Lord made it so that we could have a joint ministry. I'm in my fourth year of studies. I am a counselor, and I have a heart to listen, a heart to water people, a heart to be not on the platform, but to give others who are not heard a platform to speak. And most often, the biggest need and the biggest platform that is needed in our society is a platform where children, the innocents, the youth, can have a space, a safe space where they can talk, where they can share their fears, they can share their worries, and they can just have a space where they feel loved and appreciated and heard. So our plan for our passion project for Project Restore is to build a day sanctuary for children, underprivileged children. These children go home after school. These children, unfortunately, for whatever reason, parents work. We understand that it's a hard life. It's a hard life. And raising children, the more and more that the ages go on, it becomes even harder to provide for your children. So it's not a place of judgment, but some children go home to an empty home. They have no one to help them with their homework. They have no one to say, how was your day? Did you have an okay day? Um, what happened at school? Did anyone sit with you? How do you feel? Did you have nightmares last night? And so somebody who is a step in parents, but just a love to, and a space where they can feel that they are heard. So after school, we have a day sanctuary. The kids come over. They get to do their homework. We'll have people who aid them in their homework. We'll have tutors who will be able to assist them in where they lack with their school homework. And for the smaller kids, we'll just have a safe place where they can play, where there will be toys and there will be songs and rhymes, and we will be able to disciple them. Because if you can bring a child up in the right way, they won't depart from it. And if you can instill the right foundation, then you don't have to deal with broken adults. And so we just want to have a safe place where these children can come and they can feel loved and they can be helped with things that they perhaps lack in their own homes. And we can be a voice for them in situations where there might be abuse, where there might be a lack or a need in their own home, and where if there's not abuse, if the parents are struggling, then we can pull together as a community to see how we can help them. There are many parents with such phenomenal hearts that just don't have the means to provide for their children, and we want to come together with the community and within this passion project where we are going to have
Facility.
a facility where we're going to be able to feed the community. Together with that, with the Children's Sanctuary, we are also both very passionate about counseling. And for myself, it is particularly for women, mothers, especially motherhood is hard. Let me just say that motherhood's hard. I am a fairly new mom. We've got a 2.5-year-old. His name is Jacob, and we have one on the way. And so I'm very much familiar and accustomed to how hard motherhood is and how some mothers can just feel so alone. And it's not only about mothers, it's about fathers, it's about priests and prophets of the house. So our concentration and our aim is to provide a counseling facility,
Yes.
and where people can come and not feel judged, not feel that they are not heard, that they can come and feel that the Holy Spirit is there. And they are loved and accepted for where they are. And we can come alongside them and show them through the grace of God who God predestined for them to be. And that's our aim and our goal. Through many conferences, we'd like to do conferences and have a BOMA facility where parents can come.
Yes.
I mean, how many conferences do you see where it's either mom, a mannekamp, a man's getaway, or a woman's tea, or a married couple, and then they don't incorporate that all together? What about if you and I want to go to be built up together in our marriage? We have children. We don't have family close by at the moment. So what happens then? What happens to the single mom who cannot afford to put her child anywhere? So we want to create a family environment where every single person who is a part of the family gets discipled. The mom gets built up and who she was predestined to be within a marriage. The dad gets built up as a priest and prophet, and the kids get tended to. Not only tended to as put in the corner and get looked at, but discipled while the parents are working on their marriage and working on themselves. Because a family is a unit. You cannot work on one. You have to work on them all. So that's what we want to do. We want to have a family passion project where everyone gets involved, everyone gets heard, and everyone feels loved.
Thank you. Just to add to that, obviously this could serve as a very nice opportunity for me also as a platform to evangelize. So really, if you look at the project, it's actually quite large scale in the sense that it's a big property. It's 1 hectare. As you can imagine, the investment that will need to go in there to develop this property, to make it safe, to build all the buildings. You know, there's also going to be a large counseling hall, which will double as a ministry platform. The offices, the facilities. We're looking at getting stalls, animal stalls for the children as part of Caroline's strategy in terms of actually counseling them and nurturing them. So what we are really, we just want to give you guys a shout out and ask and say, please, if the Lord moves you, if the Spirit moves you to invest in this project, please do so. We will post our banking details here, and we'll post also post the Project Restore, you know, the link where you can go into and you can quite easily and conveniently sponsor. We would really, really appreciate it so much. We need your support in this, and God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it.